Hello everyone and welcome to Bleach Brave Souls. Today is another video for reviewing Bleach Brave Souls New Year team. As you see, I got all 5-star, actually they are 6-star already. All the 6-star characters for the New Year gacha. And in my last video, if you have happened to see that, I spent nearly over 7,000, which is ridiculous. 7,000 orbs to got all of those characters. So since they all at level 150 now, I think probably it's a good chance to review the team to give you a pretty much an idea about if you want to summon them or not. So let's start with from the left to right. The first character is Ken. So Ken, he's a Soul Reaper, and he's a Mind Attribute Soul Reaper character, and his stamina is 733, which is not bad. Attack is 537, which is good. Defense is 316, which is very good. Focus 226. Well, it's a bit low, but who cares about the focus? The spiritual pressure is 494. That's a bit low side. And his killer skill is Hollow. And his soul tree is strong attack recharge time minus 12%. So let's look at his stats. Look like pretty much like solid. I would say it's not really top tier, but solid. Let's look at his soul tree. As you see, he has a lot skills can be learned. There are totally 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skills can be learned. From left to right, the first one is Sprinter, which is pretty standard. Increased number of flash steps. The second one is Devastation, which is increased special move damage. His special movement is like a splash of water attack. The other one is increased normal attack damage. I remember that like 20% bruiser. Number 4 is Havoc, increased strong attack area effect, which is give another 20% strong attack area. And the next one is Blast Alone, which increase special movement area effect. So this one actually, if you happen to play with this character, you will see it significantly increased area of his special movement damage area. And he also has Long Reach, which increases normal attack area effect. If you see like he is actually holding a spear, which is he has already have a decent range of normal attack. So this skill gives him another 20%. So if you know, like in the Christmas characters, there is another character called Lisa. Lisa is very similar to him. So they both have very good range for their normal attack. The last one is Frenzy, which is incredibly good. So it increases strong attack hit. So for the statistic and for his skills, looks like he is a mixed bag of like normal attack and strong attack. But actually, after playing with this character, what am I doing here? After playing with this character, I found all his normal attack, which is pretty slow, and also his strong attack, which is slow as well. So in this review, I built him with double Chubby, the second Chubby, which is not very good because at level 1 I haven't fully upgraded that yet. And with the glove, give another 20% attack. So I built him purely for damage, normal attack damage. So the last, before we go into the next character, looking at his. Look at his introduction. Ken Shiba. Ken was keen to join the Mochi Pounding event. When he was in Squad 13, he told Rukia the importance of joining New Year with friends. So if you are playing with Bleach Brave Souls recently, you know there is an event just recently came out, which Ken is part of the role in this event, Pounding the Mochi. So that's Ken. Moving to the next character. So Byakuya. So Byakuya he's a brain character with a technique attribute character. He's a soul reaper. Also, he's a captain. His stats: stamina 699, which is low, but he's a ranged character. So, well, if you not get hit, so it doesn't really matter. Attack 513. That is quite respectable, considering he is a ranged character. Defense 277, which is not bad. Focus 254, not bad. Speech pressure, which is 560, which is good. His killer skill is Aranka. And his soul trait is strong attack damage, plus 20%. So looking at him, he has very good attack and very good spirit pressure. So he has a very good balance between his normal attack and the strong attack. Look at his soul trait. He has totally, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skill can be learned. The first one is Sprinter, which is pretty much standard for everyone. The second one is Bruiser, increased normal attack damage. I remember that was 20% if my memory is correct. So his normal attack damage will be increased by another 20%, which is good. And also his Havoc, increased strong attack arrow effect, which is another 20%. And the next one is Bombardment. So this one actually is double hit the enemy when he launches his special movement, which is literally just double the damage. His special movement, which is a dash, is a charge towards the enemy. So and the damage, all the damage on his way when he's charging. The last one is Frenzy, increased strong attack hits. So he has decent attack and very good stretch pressure, and he also has a Frenzy. So that will hit enemy really hard with his strong attack. So looking at his stats and his skills, I would say he's very strong in both normal attack and strong attack. So in this review, I built him towards the strong attack, which give him like the first one, which is like Byakuya, which giving like 60% increase of his strong attack, also decrease strong attack recharge time. And the second one, which is giving 20% strong attack damage, and the third one is same. His album. Byakuya dons his New Year's robes and comes to deliver a long-sleeved kimono to Rukia. So that's 6-star Byakuya. So the last member I'm going to review is Orihime. Orihime is he's just a human, so he doesn't have any, like he's not a Ranka, he's not a Holo, and he's not so Reaper, which is very good. That means all the killer skills will not work on her, so she won't take extra damage when she is facing any other characters. And her attribute is purple, which is hot attribute, so she doesn't have any significant weakness. That's the best selling point for me. So looking at her soul tree, her stamina is 711, which is low, but that's alright considering it's Orihime. Attack is 497. Yeah, for a range character, that's not bad. Defense 288. I think that's not bad defense. Focus 241, which is a bit, it's average. Spirit pressure 564, that even higher than Byakuya. Byakuya has 560, then Orihime has 564. So Orihime even has a higher spirit pressure than Captain Byakuya. So I don't know what K-Lab is doing, but they definitely like doing some tricks, I'll say. Okay, her killer skill is a Holo, and her special movement is Soten Kishun, which is healing the team members the stamina recovery. And her soul trait is recover 25, which is more than I think 5 star. When she was 5 star was 20%, but when she turned into 6 star, so she can recover 25% stamina between quest area, which is very good. Let's look at her soul trait. So she has totally 6 skills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, sorry, 5 skills can be learned. The first one is long range, which is increase normal attack area effect, pretty much needed. Second one is increase normal attack speed. Well, yeah, as a ranger character, so increase normal attack speed. Well, that's good. Keep the enemy at distance. Third one is havoc, increase strong attack area effect. So she got in upgrading on her like normal attack and strong attack. Next one, which is frenzy. Well, increase strong attack hits, which means like she already got like pretty decent upgrade on her normal attack. Now she has like increased strong attack area and double the hit on her strong attack. So her strong attack will be also be good. And consider she has 564 spirit pressure, which is she will hit enemy hard. Next one is bruiser, increase normal attack damage. I remember the bruiser was, yeah, this one is another 20% extra damage. And one more thing actually before I move to the next topic, increase her havoc, which increase strong attack area effect. That is, this one increased by 30%. Byakuya and Kaien, they both have this skill, but it's increased area by 20%. But Orihime, she gets extra 10% area effect when she launch her strong attack, which is very good. And the last but not the least, this one, I don't know if it's considered a skill or not, but this one is the soul trait, which increase her stamina recovery from 20% to 25%. And in this video review, I built her all the way towards strong attack, which giving the glove and tension and Xingtian and all the character links are pretty much for strong attack focus. And before we go into the real action, let's look at her. Let's look at her album. So Orihime put on her kimono to make her New Year's house calls. She also visits the shrine to offer a prayer for health and peace. So that's 6-star Orihime. Now we have looked at the stats of all the 3 New Year characters at their 150 level 150 6-star version. The next step is I will put them into action, into a raid to see like what they can do when they do run in the raid. The raid I'm going to do to test out those 3 characters, I'm going to pick up the Ichigo's, right? I will do the legend, the hardest one, very hard, and I will use the full boost to show you the best they can do, but I will not use any ally, just solely to see their performance. Alright, so let's get started. So first, let's look at Byakuya. His normal attack, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, his first strong attack is like a missile, like it's a range attack. Hit enemy just 1 hit, but because he has frenzy, so that will hit enemy twice, will reach enemies. The second one is will wow, so he dash forward and hit all the enemy around him. Third one, double will wow, so that one will hit without a frenzy will hit enemy twice, but with the frenzy will be hit enemy 4 times. So that would be very strong. So let's put him into action. he get a double flash. So we're looking at, well, average. Well, it's hard to say, but average 1,600 normal attack. But remember, all the characters, all enemies here, they are rankas, so they are taking extra 20% damage. Because Byakuya, his healer skill is actually is a ranka. Now look at his strong attack. The second one, which is like hit enemy around like 10,000. So let's look at the second one. So single hit, which is 5,300. So because he has frenzy, so that will hit enemy with over 10,000. Let's look at his second strong attack. No, third strong attack. So 3,300 for each hit. So multiply 6 because it hit enemy like twice, and with enemy with frenzy skills, so his third strong attack hit enemy 4 times. So 3,300 multiplied 4. That means how much is that? How many is that? So 13,000. It's over 13,000 damage, which is a lot. Now look at his first strong attack, which is roughly like 10,000. So his strong attack and his normal attack both outstanding. So I would say Byakuya, New Year Byakuya, is a very good character. He has very good balance between strong attack and the normal attack. The only side, if I want to say the downside of him is he's a green character. So when he faces like red attribute character, he won't be, maybe there will be some disadvantages. Before we move to the next area, actually there are still more enemies there. Let's just finish them. Should be no dramas. As you see, pretty much is a one-hit kill. So that's Byakuya. Next one, let's look at the Orihime. And you see like when Orihime running around, it's like kind of like, I would say weird or cute or whatever you want to find. But remember, Orihime, she doesn't have sprinter, so she won't do double flash. Maybe because like she's not a ranker and she's not Soul Reaper, so she's just human. So maybe she doesn't have double flash, which kind of makes sense. Her normal attack, which is 3 hit, ranger character. Her first strong attack, which is hit enemy twice with 2 missile, but she has frenzy, so she will hit enemy like 4 times. The second one, which is very similar to Byakuya's second strong attack, which is Will Out. The third one is she launch a massive area of AOE, area of effect. You see, like hit all enemy around her. So let's put her into the action. You see, like this way. The second strong attack, I can't see it. Let's look at her first strong attack. Let's look at her like normal attack first. Let's see what she can do. 700, 800, almost 800, 800. So when she hit enemy with, when she crit enemies, so she might able to hit like over 1,000, but or 900. But I would say the average attack for her is maybe, yeah, the third normal attack seems able to hit 900, over 900. So I would say her average attack when she's not taking the attribute benefit and the killer skill benefit is around 800. Let's look at her first strong attack. So 1,200 for one hit. So multiply 4. That means like will be how much? Almost 5,000 damage, which is, well, it's alright. If she's taking the attribute benefit and the kit skills, I'll imagine the first strong attack will hit like will give the enemy more than 8,000 damage, which is good. And her first strong attack also breaks into two, give 2 shots. That means this one will be a very good guard breaker. The first one will break enemy's guard, and the second one will just hit enemy straight away. Her second strong attack, giving around like 3,000 damage. So as totally maybe she produce process around 6,000. So first one is around first one is around maybe give enemy like 5,000 damage. The second one is able to produce like 6,000. Let's look at the third one. Third one, since it's AOE, so it hit enemy like 2 or 3 times. So it's hard to say like how much damage it will be. To be there, let's just say again. The recharge time is taking long. Let's see this one. Yeah, I think it hit enemy 3 times, and each hit give enemy around 1,700 damage. I just need to wait for the recharge time come back to see like to give you an exact number. Here we go. Okay, actually it's 1,200 in average. So it hit, I think it hit enemy like 3 times. So 1,200 multiplied by 3. That's 3,600. And because she has frenzy, that means she's giving the enemy average maybe 7,200, which is, yeah, considered the Orihime. What do you want to say? Not bad, not bad. The third one is Kaien. So Kaien, you see like he has, what am I doing? Sorry, I think I just pressed the wrong button. The sound seems on, but that's fine. But if you're looking at his normal attack has decent range, and his first strong attack is charge forward, but second strong is really slow. He's spinning his spear around first. That's the third strong. He's spinning his like spear first, then hit the ground. And unlike Lisa, which is spin his spear first, then hit enemy, but Lisa is able to produce some damage when she is spinning her spear, but Kaien doesn't produce any damage when he's spinning, so just purely wasting time. Because I built Kaien in this video as a normal attack character, so I just check out his normal attack, which is over 2,000 damage without taking any attribute and killer skills benefit. I think that's acceptable. So average attack is maybe it's the third strong attack which is giving extra damage, which is get 2,400. But the first when he's not crit, so it's probably around 100, maybe 1,600. But purely because he's having Chubby on top of him, so he probably crit all the time. Let's give him another chance to see. Ouch. Yeah, so average I would say 1,800. First attack, which is full charging. Second one, it's just 1,000 damage, but because he's equipped with a Chabi, so you can't expect too much for his strong attack. I would say Ken is, yeah, he's alright. And he's only melee character in the New Year catcher, so if you prefer the New Year, I mean the melee character, so he's the man, he's only choice for you to get. So I will finish this boss fight with Byakuya because I believe after trying all the characters, I found he is the best character to use. And I'll show you his strong special movement, which is charging forward, hit all enemies on the way. And because he does the double hit, so he hit enemy really hard. I'll show you again. This one probably will take Ichigo away. See that? 14,000. And because he has a bombardment, so that come with like 28,000 damage, which is massive. Well, actually, I got character job, which is very good. So this is the this is the end of the New Year team I'm going to review to let you know, like, you probably get some idea about which one you want to go with if you want to summon them. But in my opinion, Byakuya is pretty good. Orihime and Kaien, yeah, I would say Kaien is a pretty unique character because everybody has Byakuya everywhere. And Orihime, well, I don't know. She is not a very big, like, she probably won't be the first frontline soldier. She more is about support character. And Kaien, yeah, Kaien is quite unique. So because you won't, there is 3-star Kaien, but this is the only 5-star Kaien. And also, if you read the manga, and Kaien actually, his body literally become Espada number 9. And also in this game, in the story mode, you get a chance to fight with him with Espada number 9, which is almost the attack pattern is identical to him. So if you like Espada, or probably that shouldn't be the way to say that, but if you want to see like get a Kaien, or you really like Espada number 9, he probably is the only one you can go with, because like he literally at the end, like, his body be absorbed by Espada number 9 and come back to life again in Bleach anime. So I think I rumbled enough about that. Thank you very much for your time, for watching the video, and thank you for your time and support as always, and have a good night. Bye.